Anyway, insofar as nefarious dealings with media reporting is concerned, we're going to go now over to Northern Ireland to hear from Mike about what the BBC has been putting out, and this time in relation to air turbulence.
Thank you, Charles, and welcome to sunny Northern Ireland. I'm just going to cover one very short topic today, and that is a BBC article. This is the second time that I'm aware of that they've done this thing, so let's just have a look at this. This is the article they published, Why Plane Turbulence is Really Becoming More Frequent and More Severe. So in the headline, they're absolutely clear that plane turbulence, much more common, much more severe than it's ever been in the past. And they put a graph on here, and you'll notice that the headline of the graph is turbulence-related passenger plane accidents in the US 2009 to 2018. Now, the definition of an accident with respect to turbulence is when somebody is injured in some way. So that might be because they've flown out of their seat and hit a luggage bin, for example, or have fallen while they've been walking up the aisle or whatever. So that's the definition of accident. It doesn't mean that an aircraft has crashed at all. But if you look at the graph there, you'll see, first of all, that they aren't listing years at all. They're listing months. So that isn't from 2009 to 2018, apparently. Well, they claim that this information is from the NTSB. But if we look in the article itself, and this is kind of indicative of the language that they're using, we can expect maybe in the future, perhaps this is based on models, it's based on assessments by so-called experts and so on. And they say if turbulence does get more intense, so this is not definitive. The headline suggests that it is, but actually the article is very, very clear that it isn't. So at the very least, the headline is a lie. The graph is perhaps a lie, certainly in the way that it's presented. So let's just remind ourselves of what the NTSB, this is the National Transportation Safety Board in the United States, says about turbulence. And this, as you'll see there, we've labeled as UKC Verify. Because this article or this report is called Preventing Turbulence-Related Injuries in Air Carrier Operations Conducted under Title 14, Code of Federal Regulations, Part 121. And if we look at the graph that they produce, the dark blue line at the bottom is the one which is referred as accidents with respect to turbulence. And you can see that line since, in fact, 1989 there is pretty much flat right the way across. There's been no increase in incidents of turbulence-related accidents. That's despite, as the BBC says in their article, the increase in air travel and the much more likely potential for coming across turbulence just by the fact that people are flying much more often. So that's it. I just couldn't let that particular report pass, even though I'm over in Northern Ireland today. So that's that for now. Back to you, Charles.
Thanks very much, Mike. And indeed, nor should it be let to pass by unquestioned, unscrutinised. And on the subject of propaganda and...
I'm disappointed in the findings of that report, Charles. I thought it was going to be climate change.
Well, but Patrick, let's just wait. I mean, there's plenty of time for that.
I feel empty inside right now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Though, on the subject of propaganda, what's been happening in